What's going on, guys? This is DB43 here, as always, back with another Diecast review for you guys. Today's review is going to be on another one of my customs, so this is not an actual release by Mattel. This is one of my customs that I created recently, actually, and I decided to make a video on this one because I think this is honestly one of my better customs in a while. I had done some customs recently. Some of them I'm not very proud of, but this one I definitely am, except for the mouth, of course. But I think this is actually super accurate to the movie, in my opinion. I was even able to rip the spoiler off and change the eyes at least, which I was very happy about. And honestly, I feel like this is maybe one of my best customs of all time, along with a couple other ones. But then again, some other ones I didn't actually make. They're from people that I bought them from, but from ones that I made, I think this is honestly probably one of my best, if not my best. So I definitely want to review this one. I know a lot of you guys do love the Race Damage McQueen customs. A lot of people make them, and I know a lot of people are interested in them, so I decided to make my own as well. Took over like 5 days to complete because I did not do it all at once because I was super busy with school and I had to do it from time to time. But after 5 days, I finally got it done. And we have the Cardistry McQueen and the Rusty's McQueen in the background for comparisons later on in the video. So let's get right into this. As you guys see with the expression here, I didn't do anything with the mouth. The reason why I didn't do anything with the mouth is because I feel like this was already an amazing custom that I've done. I did not want to mess it up just by messing up on the mouth. And it was pretty hard to do the eyes. Like, I couldn't figure out what red paint would match the red of his body, which is why it looks a little sloppy. And I just did a black Sharpie to make the eyes, to make it look like they're closed. So that's the best I could do with the eyes. And since I almost messed up with the eyes, I did not want to take any risks with the mouth. The hood is basically the same though, nothing is dented or scraped. The Rusty's logo, headlights, lightning bolt are the same. Even the tires I basically just kept the same. Now on the side you can definitely see the differences here. So as we zoom in, you can see the scrapes and a little bit of like the smoke effects on the bottom portions as well. Even a little bit up the fenders and back here as well. The reason why I added that is because it was on him in the movie. I checked photos of when he crashed in the movie, and these were like on the bottom here, like these smoke things, I guess because his engine was smoked up or something like that. And it had like these black things on the bottom, I guess because he was like smoking up. If you know what I'm trying to say, I might be sounding pretty dumb, but I'm trying to sound the best I can do. And yeah, and I even did some little black specks from here to there, as it obviously wouldn't all be on the bottom, so a little bit more effort. And then we have the contingency sponsors, which are completely scraped. I can't even notice some of them. And I think I did a really good job with the scrapes. I used like a really sharp cutter. I didn't even use a knife on this. I used a really sharp cutter, and fortunately I did not cut myself. And I was afraid to use it because I thought it would make his side completely gray, but on the bright side it all worked out well because you can still see the 95, the lightning bolt, the Rusty's logo, just very hardly, which is of course what you want. And I feel like this was actually a really nice custom for me to make. One of my most interesting ones to make as well, because usually you don't want your cars to be damaged, and your goal here is to kind of damage the car. So I thought it was pretty interesting. And of course, on this side is basically identical to the other side. But of course, since I made it, I doubt every single thing is like the same. Like, I'm pretty sure some of the scrapes are different, and maybe some of the blackness on the bottom is different as well. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, this one's a little bit higher up. I did do a little scrapes on the hood, not the hood, the roof, because you can kind of see those little scrapes right there. The Light and McQueen signatures are the same, and the ripped spoiler as well. Now, the spoiler wasn't the easiest thing to do, but I will tell you guys, actually one of the first things I did for this custom. And of course, the spoiler is supposed to be hanging off by one side, which is what I did. But when I was trying to cut it, fun fact for you guys, it actually fell off. So then I had to glue it back on where it's just on one side. So it didn't completely go as planned, but at least I was able to put it back on. And I'm pretty glad with this custom, mainly because probably this was my only spare Rusty's McQueen, because I had a spare one from the Easy Idol exclusive 10-pack last year. So I was very happy, but at the same time, like, it was my only spare one, so I had to make it worth it, because I couldn't like redo it since I only had one to redo. And of course, this one just, you know, just to be Rusty's Lightning McQueen. And of course, the base is pretty much the same. And this is essentially what he looked like when he wasn't all damaged, and I created this custom. Of course, before this, he was like this, and honestly, they don't even look the same. Like, I made this, and this, and it really just doesn't even look the same, especially like the decals on the side. You can barely even tell that they're the same decals. I mean, you can see all the scrapes that I put on, and the expression is majorly different because he's eyes are closed on this one. This one, they are not. But some stuff are the same. But the spoiler, as you guys see, is also ripped off, and this one's not. I know this might not look different, but this is purposely bent a little bit because I think one of his back tires were bent. So I just bent it a little bit because you can kind of see how it doesn't really level that much. That was me. It wasn't just for that McQueen. I actually did that myself. Just bent the tires a little bit. The rest of these logos on the hood are the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just the regular Rusty's McQueen. Hopefully Mattel releases the damaged Light McQueen one day. And hopefully I will be able to get it. Because I'm just going to be afraid that I will become the race damaged Moose Springs of Car Street. Because you guys do not know, race damaged Moose Springs goes for a lot of money. And I'm talking about this one right here. It goes for a lot of money on eBay. So hopefully they might release it. Maybe this year in 2018, I would love to see it released. Other race damage Light McQueen, I will definitely get it when I first see it. You know, just for reasons, I want to show him what the Car Street Light McQueen says. This is the other paint job, main Rusty's paint job that he has when he's racing like these. Here are the two paint jobs that he has throughout the movie where he's racing, and he only racing these two paint jobs. The Fabulous McQueen, the Chester Road Filter McQueen, and the Rusty's Race Center McQueen. Never raced any of the Piston Cup races with those paint jobs, but of course you can see all of them right here in comparison. They all look great together, I want to say. Like, I really do think they all look great together. I'd really love to hear your guys' thoughts on my custom, so please comment down below. What do you think of my custom, and what scale rating do you actually put it at on a scale of 1 to 10? I did a great job. That's probably just me. I just want to hear you guys' opinion, something I can improve it on, or some other things that I can change, you know, all that good stuff. I really want to hear some good comments, because I really want to make good customs, and it just really doesn't make me want to do it when I make bad ones. I mean, I'm not saying this one is bad. I just want to hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys think of this one? Alright, so that will wrap up my review of my custom race damage Light McQueen. Whatever you want to call it. Hope everyone did watch and enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for your crazy support. Recently, we were almost at 4,000 subscribers, and I'm super happy about that. And we'll see you guys all next time in the next video. Peace out.